Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Battlestar Galactica DEADLOCK, Ghost Fleet Offensive. Ghost Fleet Offensive is the second DLC in the Battlestar Galactica DEADLOCK Season 2 campaign, which we're currently running out, available on February the 25th. Now we pick up the action back in our CIC of the Galactica on Headline Act, which is the second mission of the campaign. We're going to go in there now and see what this second mission is going to be all about.
We have a situation unfolding on live broadcast in Helios Beta. The Admiralty wants us to attend to it personally. Despite the extreme operational security, the Cylons have somehow found the Hedon lottery ceremony. Ministry Intel has pre-calculated our jump coordinates, making Mr. Singh's job even easier than normal.
Sir, all due respect, the engagement model they've given us was plotted by an amateur. They've got us coming in way off course. I'll get navigation to update the entry vector for a better way in.
Use their coordinates, Lieutenant. Those data jockeys are paid to do their job properly. We have to trust the Admiralty isn't wasting that money.
Yes, sir. If you say so.
Okay, there you have it. We've got to get in there. We've got to do a job. Galactica's got to be present. We're going to get some Tillium. We're going to get some requisition points, which we so desperately need because we're incurring losses in the missions as well. So we are going to spool right to the center section. Let's have a look at the blueprints. You know, there's two there that haven't yet been unlocked. Those are going to be for the Colonial Orion and Colonial Defender. Let's check out our officers as well. See if we can do anything there. Silas Nash is, of course, Rear Admiral, and as far as we can go for him. We're going to advance one of our commanders, Kieran Kirkman. Give him a few more command points so we can command more ships. How many more ships can we build? We've got a couple on the boil, a couple of Artemis class battlestars and adamant frigates and what have you that are in the save game that I imported into the first part of this mission. So I'm going to build some adamant frigates as well because they're nice and easy and they're a good bolster with the fleet. Let's proceed. Oh, look at that. It's the old loading screen. Now, one of the good things about the loading screens, they've been changed as well within Battlestar Galactica DEADLOCK Ghost Fleet Offensive. They have got new loading screens, amongst other things as well. For those of you who are just coming into this video, behind this, the people of the 12 colonies are believing that the Colonial forces are keeping the Cylon threat in check. The truth of the matter is that the Ministry of Defense is losing ground every day because the new commander that we saw at the end of Resurrection, which was the last DLC for Season 2, is becoming terrifying and precise and destroying the Colonial forces. And it is the job of the Galactica and crew to put a good face on it so that there's not panic amongst the colonies. So here we go. We've got Galactica. We've got, as a Mark II, as we know, Jupiter-class Battlestar. And we've got the Hecker, which is a general, run-of-the-mill, ye oldie Battlestar that hasn't gone through the refit. Slightly cheaper, but quite a heavy hitter as well. We're going to load the game up. We're going to get jumped in. And we're going to give those Cylons a bit of a pasting. Here we go. We're jumping.
Jump complete.
Our fleet's on the board.
098, Karam 314.
Seems you were right, Mr. Singh. Those coordinates put us off by more than a quarter of the clock.
Now, maybe, but we look dramatic on Heaton's live feed right now. People back home have no doubt we're winning this thing.
Have the fleet
Right, so
maneuver around
the
for
TV
full
studio
contact.
is filming this.
This is your show, Commander.
It's funny, the TV people are trying to command the Colonials where to drop in, where to do what. So I'm quite happy with the groupings. We've got to defend the station, the TV station. It's a big thing as well. There's a lottery going on. Okay, let's get our capital ships engaging. I'm going to go straight for the Cylon force on the right. I'm not going to split the group. We're going to get into all sorts of messes here. I suspect that in the ships that have not yet revealed themselves, there's something nasty lurking. So I'm going to go straight for the ships on the right hand side that revealed themselves. Let's launch our fighter squadron and let's get our capital ships pointed directly at them, straight in there, pound them with the big guns and take out the main threat, that Cerberus Cylon ship, straight away. Okay, so far so good. Let's end turn. We're going to get some missiles against that Cerberus first, though. Try and take that out the game. It's got quite a good missile batteries, you see. But then those Arachne-type vessels as well, they can be a right pain. I really don't like them. You get a group of those, you're in a right mess.
I'm on it, Commander.
So, quite happy the way the fleet's going out. We've got a Janus missile boat as well that can fire 3 banks of missiles. Again, 2 Battlestars, 1 Mark 1, 1 Mark 2. Adamant, a Minotaur for the big guns, and I'm bolstering it up as well. Arachne as well, we're going to have a good look at those. Nemesis, or a Nemesis type ship.
Yes, sir.
They're probably going to try and come round and flank us and go for the TV channel on the bottom side of things. Okay, so Battlestar Galactica DEADLOCK Season 2, Ghost Fleet Offensive. What else can we see? So it's going to be, this is part of a 10-part, brand new 10-mission story campaign, where you see Galactica fighting along with the Ghost Fleet, though they haven't turned up yet. We're going to get 2 new ships as well, the Colonial Orion and also the Colonial Defender. But then again, the Cylons are going to get a Medusa, plus they're going to get additional weapons in the form of Cylon cluster nukes and Cylon virus mines. Our missiles are away. The Nemesis class craft are giving our little corvette a bit of a pounding from the right flank. Missiles have gone in and hitting that Cerberus as well. We're going to swing the corvette around. It's taking a bit of a pounding on the right side. Turrets are going to cancel target, focus fire on the ships that are coming around in the periphery. They're trying to get around us.
Manticore is taking damage.
Okay, ending turn. Cerberus down. Nemesis down. Our fighter squadrons are also chasing the other Nemesis. So is our corvette.
Intel is receiving a number of requests from the station. They're trying to direct us.
That interference is unacceptable. I can have a security presence on that station in 5 minutes.
I appreciate the offer, Sergeant, but a personal touch is not required. Mr. Singh, have Signal shut down radio comms from the station remotely. The commander does not take directions from a television crew.
Armchair generals.
Armchair generals. He said it. The television crew are trying to direct the battle, right, from their station to get better ratings. Not going to happen. Okay, so get a bit of flak out, see if we can get rid of some of those missiles that are coming in. Fighter squadrons, assault raptors, and raptors are after the Nemesis at the bottom. What was right was trying to circle around and get to the TV station, as you can see in the bottom left-hand side. Okay, let's get that firing solution in place. Make sure we can bring the guns to bear. Going to circle off the Galactica, the Adamant, and a Minotaur to pick up that last Revenant. Arachne, sorry. Right, okay. Moving on. The Hecker's going to get a bit of a pasting.
Keep your target locked and watch.
Okay, it's taking some hits. Black screen did nothing.
Get him.
We've got a War Driver Cylon ship trying to hack the Minotaur. Let's cancel flak there. Put flak on the right, on the left side. Perhaps we'll take out that War Driver squadron.
Salvo launch ready.
Let's fire some missiles first. We're leaving our fighter screen to deal with the Nemesis, which are quick and nimble, and we'll whittle it down. The corvette, I'm going to engage with that remaining Cylon ship. And then I'm going to start moving Galactica and the main bulk of the force then directly at the 3 Cylon ships that have not yet revealed themselves. Cylon ship down. Cool. So we're still being hacked by War Driver squadrons. Raiders have now got into and managed to engage our main fighter screen. So get the Vipers on it. Select target. And we're steaming ahead now on the left hand side of the screen, so we can then pick off those 3 as yet unrevealed ships. Galactica being hacked by 2 war driver squadrons. Crazy.
A Battlestar is being hacked.
I love that effect of the red light, and if you zoom in you can see the Cylon glyphs strobing up and down from the ship that's getting hacked, and then from the war driver squadron. So we're going to try and get rid of those who are hacking the hacker with a flak screen. Same with Galactica as well. There's no fighters in play of ours by there. We're going to fire a rocket as well. Right, okay. Things are looking all right so far. Oh, look at that. Another Cerberus class. I'm not too worried about it because we've got missiles. And that Minotaur is more than ample enough to finish this straight away with its guns. Plus we've got the Janus cruiser with 3 missile banks in there as well. My concern is we're also getting hacked. And we've got an Adamant just floating up the middle. Let's focus fire directly on that Cerberus. Another Cerberus has turned up. Great. Will there be a third? More than likely. A group of 3 there to try and finish the job. Okay, our fighter screen is engaging the Raiders down the bottom right hand side. Our hope of saving this mission is really going to be about just taking out the capital ships and therefore the mission finishing. There are still going to be Cylons in area. Galactica's taking a bit of a pasting. Navigation's getting a hit because it's being hacked. Fire control is still working, however. Hangars are offline. We've got to start repairing subsystems. Our armory's offline. We can't use flak. So really, Galactica is out of the fight. It can fire some missiles off, angle itself so it can still make itself a pain, but it's down to the Adamant, the Minotaur, and the Janus class, really. Okay, there goes a battery of missiles from the Janus, underneath Galactica. Straight towards that Cerberus. Oh, and a Gorgon has now revealed itself.
Yes, Commander.
Going to swing the Minotaur around to the right hand side. Okay, so far so good. Fighter squadrons still making a pain of themselves.
Yes, sir.
Just in view now of that television studio orbital satellite. I'm going to move the Jupiter 1, the Hecker, out of the way now. I'm going to get that engaged back into the main fight, fire some missiles off as well. It's still being hacked by a war driver squadron, but I'm going to leave that other ship that's really low now to the Corvette.
One shot.
Missiles away from the Jupiter 1. That Arachne has only got 5 hull left. We're lashing it from behind. It's got no rear armour left. The big guns from that Corvette are going to start lashing it from behind. Galactica is basically out of this fight. We've got a Raptor squadron as well. Going to fire some rockets. Oh, we can't do that because we're docked to try and bolster the firewalls against the cyber attack it's doing with the war driver squadron. Leaving the Adamant to the Minotaur. We got missiles coming in from the back. Gonna fire some more missiles from the Adamant towards the Cerberus.
Yes, sir.
Gonna try and focus Galactica, so at least the firing solution from its guns can do something. Though I'm just seeing a flashing red indicator saying that fire control is also offline. Let's get the Yanis around there, boost some thrusters. It's now a case of just mopping things up. So far, so good. No losses. So that Arachne is now as good as down.
Got it.
There you go. It's out. Gonna let loose some missiles from the Corvette. Long distance. Then I'm gonna swing it around next turn. Those missiles are gonna go in and engage with the Cylon forces way off to the left. Gotta try and repair that armory so we can get some flak on the go. Navigation's also down. Right, so we've got some flak going on now towards that War Driver squadron. Fair enough, I haven't got a problem with that. Then we can repair our navigation. Hopefully try and get it over there into the fight. Galactica, been hacked to bits. Armory offline, hangar offline, navigation offline, fire control offline. We're having it hang back. Got that little Adamant engaging, we've got the Minotaur engaging, that Cerberus is now down on the top of the screen.
Lost an Adamant, sir.
We've had a collision. The Gorgon has collided now with the Adamant, so we have lost a ship, which I'm not very happy about because ships are expensive and slow to build. That leaves it down one remaining ship, however.
Got it.
Let's get a missile salvo against that remaining Cerberus from the Yanis class. And then get the Minotaur in to swing around with its big guns.
Yes, sir.
Try and even bring our Corvette into play as well. I don't think we're going to need it. It's not going to get there in time anyway.
Someone get in there and unblock the rack.
So first of the salvos going in. Punching hard. The Yanis has got guns at the front of it, so I'm going to try and swing them around. Focusing fire against that Cerberus. And then turn.
That's right.
Of course, that Minotaur is steaming ahead now.
Clean up and de-escalate.
All Cylon marks are down. And I have to admit,
There you have it. It's out. We've done it.
Permission to speak freely, sir.
Go ahead, Sergeant.
We just allowed civilian interference dictate how we engaged with the enemy. Even in a training scenario, that is unacceptable.
I don't disagree with you. My concerns will go straight to Admiral Sarkis. Galactica is a warship, not a show pony.
I mean, we weren't really in any danger, were we? This is a Battlestar. We barely had to show up.
That's the kind of arrogance that gets soldiers killed. Every battle carries risk.
Listen to me. We will never fly underprepared. Every single scenario requires this crew's full commitment, regardless of who is watching.
Now this is commander level, and I've still managed, even at the second mission, to lose a ship. Okay, it was being rammed, but things weren't looking particularly good for the base Battlestars either. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do and view the replay. So other things we can look forward to into this, and we've seen it as well, is the Fleet Admiral difficulty, which is the ultimate challenge. You get persistent damage, you get veterancy as well, which you can get veterancy at the commander level. Persistent damage also available at Admiral level. Fleet Admiral difficulty, more Cylons. It's more of a challenge. We've got updated officer profiles. We've got user interface enhancements. There's more quality of life improvements to the user interface, tooltips and the like. You can double click to select all ships at the same time as well in the interface. Here's the select flagship option, so you can get the most of your officer bonuses on the flagship, and also the loading screens that we mentioned. Either way, I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching the second campaign mission for Battlestar Galactica DEADLOCK Season 2 of Ghost Fleet Offensive. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to leave you the rest of the cinematic of what was not a resounding success of a battle, but it was a battle. We protected the television crew. Hopefully looked pretty good on television, although we didn't lose an adamant. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Check back for more videos in the series.
I can't knock out the Cylon interference. We're gonna hammer these trackers so they can't get back up.
Firing on target.
One shot. Just give me one good shot.
They're in our subsystem, Captain. Temperature flush network.
Crap! Got him!
Grab your side off, Colonel. They're already here. We're giving us a hell of a storm, sir.
Alert squadron to keep 42 by 30, free for flash projection. The loaders are dead. Someone get in there and unblock the raft. Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction.
That's right, Frackers. That's right.
Order received to clean up and de-escalate.